Go! Greetings, I am Liz and I use she, her.
And I am Scandal and I use they, them.
And let's play a game together!
Yeah.
Alright guys, so usually we try and go right into the game, but we have to make a change. Because I'm acting what turns out to be both of the main characters, as far as we can tell.
Yes, so we think that there's only one love path, as it were. There's only one character you can basically romance, and there are other characters that you will be friends with. But I believe that Min, as far as I can tell, so we were kind of going, is this the only one? Because all I could see was people going, this is the they didn't make any mention. So usually in a lot of games they go, these are the options, this is the person I picked. There is none of that here, so I'm assuming it's just Min.
We're thinking it's just Min, which means that unless I'm going to dominate the entire game, my friend's going to take over Min.
Okay, cool. So, but in this case we have the dog. So we're going to let Min ask, or are we going to ask the owner?
We're going to ask the owner if we can pet it. Can we do it like this? We can. So we're just going to ask, because we've been dog-centric this whole time, so she's going to ask. Okay. All I have to do is ask, excuse me, can we pet your dog? We just assume Min is looking at the dog too and not the popcorn vendor.
Right.
I better practice a few times so I don't mess up when I really say it. Excuse me, can we pet your dog? Excuse me, can we pet your dog? Excuse me, can we pet your dog? Alright, I got this.
Let us pet your dog or else!
Oh dear. That works too.
Huh. Go ahead. She won't bite.
But she's wearing a working harness.
I'll fight you!
Oh wait, Min, he already agreed.
Oh, is that what that was? I wasn't really paying attention. Sorry!
Then pet dog.
Pet
One
dog.
option. Do it. Pet dog.
Yes, we've earned this pet. Dia pets the dog.
She does.
The dog closes its eyes and smiles.
Oh no, a dog smile.
Yeah.
Ha! Also, like, you shouldn't pet dogs in their working harnesses.
I know.
The illustration is arguing with my understanding of reality.
Mm.
Ha! Just so many habits. Okay, that's such a mood. Okay, that's like the time that I met the best good dog, where I like, somebody had like a Great Pyrenees. It was this big, beautiful, white, fluffy polar bear of a dog. And it was just sitting there in a street market, right? Mm-hmm. And I went over and I was like, can I pet your dog? And they're like, sure. And I reach out to pet the dog, and the dog gives me its paw. It just goes shake. As soon as my hand goes towards it, dog shakes. It was a good dog.
Oh, that's excellent.
Big, heavy paw.
Dia is almost in tears.
She's like a living rug.
If you had a dog, what would you name it?
Good question.
Palm or Shiba?
Shiba.
I mean, that's how you...
Those are the only options. Probably Palm. Nice and short, and you have to say less syllables.
True. Palm.
So that I do less talking. Palm.
Because it seems like you really don't want to talk, which is okay. But like, wow, you are much shyer than I thought.
This is very, very shy. The two of you are an interesting contrast. This is a type of ship that I'm not used to. The loud, angry one and the quiet, soft one.
Yeah.
What the heck kind of name is that?
Apparently one that gets judged. Cool name. It's cool. It's short for Pomeranian, which I assume is the kind of dog I would have.
That's way too simple!
Okay, so I have been an owner to a dog that was named after its breed, abbreviated. So you know what?
Oh God.
It was a Chihuahua poodle, and it was called Chipu. So you know what? Palm works.
Yeah.
Also Palm.
Ha 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 ha. Palm.
Then what would you name your dog, Min?
To me?
Min is thinking with an intense look on her face.
It looks like it's thinking intensely.
It looks like it hurts.
I'm just like, this just sounds so much like what the professor says. It just makes me run back to Pokemon.
When we played new Pokemon Snap on Twitch, that is exactly what I'm thinking of.
And so just Min is a Pokemon, and this is the professor describing. She's thinking intensely.
Mm-hmm. Skull Crusher.
Yeah. Dia is silently laughing at her.
Of course you'd choose a name like that.
What? It's better than Palm!
I mean, Palm is a juice. And Palm is amazing too.
It's true. Also, pomegranate is short for pomegranate.
I know.
And then you don't have to. And then your dog doesn't have to be named after a breed, which is fine because you can name it whatever you want. But still,
right.
I'm also just like this person. Yeah, you can pet my dog. Starts having incredible name discourse over your dog. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds actually like kids, though.
Oh.
Like, sometimes you just have a thing, you're like, yeah, you can do this thing. Suddenly it just gets in this discourse, and you're like, whoa.
What's wrong with
happened?
Palm? Oh, and
We
that's
just
the end of it.
ignore the conversation.
So
Are we gonna get back to that question later?
Look at dog again, or approach popcorn guy.
I think you're supposed to do the popcorn.
I think it's you shut down and what's wrong with Palm, and I can't talk about this anymore.
Right?
That's what that sounds like to me, popcorn guy.
Hey. Popcorn! Popcorn!
Popcorn! Fresh, hot popcorn!
Popcorn!
Hot popcorn!
Popcorn!
Mm-hmm.
Pop, 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 pop.
He looks busy. Yeah, crying to sell his wares, which is what you want to buy.
Yeah.
I appreciate your sentiments, though. I give up. Time to walk away. You don't include your friend in any of your thoughts.
I mean, this is
Hey, Grandpa! Give us popcorn or else!
Yeah, because he's
I
over
have
the
a bat,
age...
and I'm gonna take it to your kneecaps.
That's it. He's over the age of 9, so he grandpa.
he's over the age of like
Probably 12 or 13.
12, 13. Yeah, I'm like, when you're that young.
Man is so brave. You mean aggressive?
I
Brave and aggressive are the same thing. It's okay.
Yes. And then you better pay up. Now these are $10 bucks a bucket. $10
$10 a bucket. Maybe.
10 bucks.
10 smackaroos.
I like $10. $10 $10
$10 bucket.
10 smackaroos.
Does this game have sound?
I thought it did.
I thought it did too, and I'm not getting like any sound. Whoa. I don't know. Then maybe there's just no sound in this part, or something could be off. All right, $10 a bucket. $10? That's worse than the $7
Well, we
hot
had
dog.
some when we started the game, right?
I think so, but I'm trying. Yeah, because there.
Yeah.
Oh, but there wasn't music. There was just sound effects. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe?
I don't know because you were the one who had. The
I know.
headphone.
I
can't
know
answer
there
that
was
question.
crunching sand sounds.
Okay, so there are some now.
What a ripoff!
Min hit the man in the groin with her bat
Oh.
and was immediately thrown out for assaulting a worker.
Yeah.
Anyway, this
I'm
is
thinking
funny.
This is cartoon
This
world.
is supposed to be
I
cartoon.
think this is cartoon world.
Oh!
Ooh, oh, he fell down actually.
And the popcorn went everywhere.
And the popcorn is done. Bye.
The man sinks to the ground as if he's been shot.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Uh-huh. Min grabs a popcorn bucket out of his tray.
Which is overturned?
Ah.
She's a thief now?
What?
Okay.
I got it! Let's go!
What? No! I don't look at dog. Look at popcorn guy. Walk back to seats. This is casually, not run away. You committed crimes.
Also, like, everybody in the crowd completely ignoring the shit out of you.
I
That
guess
is
this
deeply
must
funny.
be cartoon.
Unless, like, you can actually interact with it?
He's still curled up in pain.
Remember, you can... well, I think you can actually, like, cycle through
Oh,
them.
right,
You might not need to.
I'll try that with the next bubbles. We better go before he recovers and comes after us.
Oh, you have to run away?
That's wild. Like, you're quiet and shy, but you're apparently fine with everything. Like,
Wow.
you don't seem to have any moral ground or anything other than I don't want to be embarrassed. But you think attacking someone publicly would be embarrassing? I do, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so too. Like, you're not trying... Because the thing is that gets you
Because
attention.
it's socially awkward and everyone
Yeah.
has attention to you, except for apparently no one's looking.
Which is weird. Okay.
All right, let's see if I can go through these with the arrows. I
Oh,
can!
you can!
Okay.
Yeah.
Casually walk back to seats, I
Put
guess.
parents there. Oh, it's my dad. Yuck.
It's gonna take me a little while to get the hang of this. I am not used to this kind of content at all. Oh my god. Min's dad is really mad at her for cutting her hair like that. Because in some, so is she...
The thing is I would just say generically with most, basically, even just in the United States on its own. But every single family I've ever freaking been involved with, for the most part,
The
when you
parent
have a
owns the
small
kid's hair.
child, they own their hair and they go, for the most part, if I say that you're a girl means you have long hair, so you are not allowed to cut your hair. Period.
I say there also is some level of, like, in subculture specifically, you own the kid's hair, it's a piece of family honor, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, and going, you don't get to choose, parents get to choose for you.
Yes.
All right.
Which, as far as I understand, that's actually a Chinese thing, and that has to do, I want to say it does more with boys, air quotes, than it does with girls, but it might do a lot with both. Because the thing is all hair, basically, your body belongs to your parents.
Yes.
So you can't make any decisions on your own. Like, that I remember from, like, actually, like, in China.
Until you become an adult.
Yeah, which includes your facial hair, by the way, which is actually why it's really funny if you watch C-dramas, which are Chinese dramas, and they have no facial hair, is really weird, because actually getting rid of any of your hair was considered to be inappropriate.
Back then.
Yeah.
Back when.
Back when they usually have a lot of those stories. And then, as far as I know, like I said, with other cultures, like, I can think of, like, there are some indigenous cultures in the United States where they go, if you have, like, hair, you're not supposed to cut your hair because it's tied to your family kind of thing, so there's that too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But this might be a gender thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
He's speaking Korean on the phone. I wonder what he's talking about. Maybe they're Korean? Men only taught me 1 through 4 so far. I can count up to 4 in Korean.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Dia must have been frowning without knowing it, because Min speaks up. The thing is, actually, as far as I also understand, Korean's actually supposed to be really easy to learn.
Okay.
Like, it was deliberately a constructed language on purpose, so that people could easily learn it.
Huh.
Do you want to learn more?
Me staring at your dad talking in Korean. You need to learn more Korean.
Right now.
Sure. How do you say hi in Korean?
Hi? Easy! It's...
Does she not know how to say it?
Word.
It's whatever that word is.
No, part of me wants to be like, does your WeChat work?
I say it should translate it to hi or hello, but it won't give you a
That doesn't
a
mean
sound
that's
for
what
it.
she said.
Oh.
That's what I'm asking. Does
Did
that
she-
actually...
Did she tell you the truth?
Did she tell you the truth?
You know what? Let me translate this real quick, and
We're gonna find out. Because I actually partially suspect that this child did not.
Because I can't remember, so I just tell you something.
Or I lied to you because I was trying to think of a horrible thing you could say.
Sometimes people do that with translating, and it's really obnoxious in my mind, where they go, let me teach you this thing because it'll be funny. Oh, that got blurry.
That is
got
deeply
real
blurry.
Hold on,
Whoops.
we'll try again. Let's try again. Hold on. Let's
Yeah,
just
it's like, no.
try again. Okay, that's much clearer. Much clearer. We're trying this again. I don't know if it can translate this. Because it says, I love you!
It says,
oh
I
my
love
God.
you.
She said, I love you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that is underhanded. If you have a huge crush on your friend and they're gonna say I love you, or if you're like, I want you to say this to my dad.
Or I want you to say it to me.
Well, that's what I said. They're gonna say it to you. I'll say hi, and instead I say I
So
love
the
you.
thing is, though, that's a very fanfic trope, though. I've actually read that one before.
Really?
And I've also ran into it actually in other, like, YA novels. Where they will just tell them to say something, and they'll be like, this thing. You should know it. You have a character who really actively goes, I'm gonna just say words to you.
But that is
But
an
that's not like
active
active-
established relationship.
No, I know that, but I'm
That's
saying,
different.
like, I have seen it also, though, in other stories where it's not established.
See, I was gonna say, I feel like it's very different to like speak, French to your lover, who is your established present lover, when they don't understand it, but they know you're saying something cute and crony and sexy,
Right.
because that's the relationship you have, even if
Yeah.
they don't understand any of the words. Versus telling your friend, "Oh, this is how you say hi," and it's "I love you."
Yeah, it's okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
I have opinions. Sarang,
It's probably sarange.
sarange? Says it again.
Yeah.
Sarange. And says it again.
Uh-huh.
And again! Until pronouncing it correctly.
Min is staring at Dia with a really complicated expression on her face. So, spoilers, we obviously, I think, as the audience, you're not actually supposed to know what she's saying.
You're supposed to think it's hi.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to think it's hi. And I love that my phone can translate Korean.
Hey!
That's nice.
Good to know.
Bonus for that. And going, I got you to say this, it was going to be funny, and now it doesn't feel funny.
Uh-huh.
Now that you're saying it.
But also...
What? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, that was good.
And then you're going to say, I love you, Mr. So-and-so.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Now I can greet you in Junseo like that.
No! Wait, you can't say that, Jun.
Huh? Why not?
Because, it's a special kind of hello.
But June's gonna hear you saying it to Min
Yeah,
Sao.
it'll happen.
And so will your dad and stuff. Okay, I'm not familiar with this trope. That doesn't mean it's. But I'm just like, I feel like that's unfair. And in real
Also,
life,
again-
when I've been trying to learn things, this sets off my learning trauma, if you will. Like not triggering, just a disappointing.
Uh-huh.
Of going. There were times when I was trying to learn things, and people would be joking with me, and I could not pick up the sarcasm because I can be really bad at sarcasm unless I'm really familiar with someone.
Yes.
And they would
Sometimes sometimes when you go, I have my serious learning face on, they go, ha ha ha, and you're so stupid, you're so gullible, and you're like...
And you'll just believe me, and then forever you just believe me. And you go,
you're like,
yeah, because I'm trusting you. Well, you trusted me. Oh my god, do you not want me to trust you?
Right?
What? No, it's a joke. Okay, but
like,
do you want me to trust you?
Right.
Anyway.
You can only say it to certain people, like me.
Oh. Is it one of those things where if you use the wrong one, it's really bad?
Yeah, something like that. It's tough to explain.
I'm
concerned that 1, 2, 3, and 4 are actually all specific things as well, which is why I was curious, going like, the reason I asked that question is because I'm familiar with the trope.
I say the next thing that for me personally, where I have trouble with this kind of trope is specifically lying. Relationships that aren't built on trust are not stable.
Yes.
Like, they can't be. And that, like, as far as I know, there are no relationships that are built on lies that are good, healthy relationships. And I'm not trying to be discriminatory, because I think that's how it works. Like, I don't think you can build on lies and develop
it's a really,
safety and comfort. And
even though we can't build it all on you, lives, you're only one person.
I can't support everyone's relationships, okay?
Yep.
You gotta just be honest instead. But it's correct when I say it to you.
Yeah! So only say it to me. Got it?
Got it. Now, how do I greet other people? Because that's what I was actually asking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, Korean is really complicated.
This poor thing, she has no idea. And the thing is, again, I'm just like, oh my god, you really are not gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What about you? How do you say hi?
Teacher, hi. Teacher, I like to fart. So are we speaking a different language?
Oh, you're both. The thing is you're establishing you both actually do this to each other.
Or that you could choose to do this to each other.
Or again, it depends. Like, it's possible you have done this before, and you've taught the correct things sometimes, and sometimes you've taught other things. Like, there's any number.
So are you speaking a third language right now? And you teach her hi in English because you're speaking something else, and she's teaching something in
You guys are speaking English. Then she just taught you Korean, and now we're gonna find out what Dia is.
So
Dia is another kind of Asian.
Is another ethnicity. Okay,
yeah, is another ethnicity under the broad envelope that is Asian, which is a lot. Yeah.
I didn't peg Dia as Asian. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dia does not strike you as an Asian name?
No, it sounded like more Spanish to me, actually.
I bet that.
Okay.
Considering that they says that.
Oh wow! Look at that. Can I translate that? I need to know.
I was going to say, I think she's from India.
Okay,
because Dia.
Right? Could be.
Like, alright, we're gonna see if the We Translate can do the We Translate.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
It's a really long hi.
It just is numbers. It just translates to numbers. I don't think it knows what it is.
I don't think it knows what it is.
I don't think so. It can't do that one. It has limitations. WeChat has limitations.
Yeah, I was going to say that was like 622.
Hi. But I think it is telling you it is hi.
Yeah.
So,
well, because I mean,
honest.
you just.
And then that one.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I hope that's. I don't know. Like, is that Sanskrit or something? Who knows?
So I'm like, I think she's.
Look at strangers. I lost the arrow keys. Okay, look at.
I think the only thing you can do is just cycle through.
Walk back to seats.
Oh, you can't look at the other people. That's
yeah,
weird.
you can.
Oh, okay, I was like.
I say, but if you go the wrong direction, it drops out of it.
Okay.
So the arrows weren't completely intuitive to my brain.
Dang.
We're gonna look at Dad now that we've tried to learn a Korean.
Sure, let's try it.
He's still talking on the phone.
All right, here we go.
Doesn't sound like he's using the phrase "men just taught me." Yeah, but if you're already in a conversation, I don't think you'd say hi. But on the other hand, Dia might be suspicious of her friend.
I think Dia is.
And go, I understand. I guess there's not a lot of opportunities to say hi in the middle of a conversation. Or that.
Hey, let's hurry up and sit down.
With our stolen popcorn.
Junseo's probably wondering where we are.
Okay. He's right. She's right. Poor Junseo. Okay, down to sit down.
Because we don't need to look
walk back to seats. Done.
It's okay.
I don't need to look strangers.
There you guys are.
There we are.
There we are.
Mm.
Where'd you guys go?
The dog.
Yeah, that's really cryptic.
Yes. Okay, shy people can be incredibly cryptic.
Yes.
And socially awkward. It is?
Is it?
Yeah.
Here! Take this!
The dog gave us popcorn!
Get it! Min gives Dia the popcorn bucket.
Oh god.
That's very happy.
Hmm.
Min? Where'd you get the bat?
Just stealing things, lots of things.
Please don't tell me you did something bad.
It's okay, no one cares.
They don't. When you're an entire crowd of people, they do not care if you assault random employee. Yeah, it was fun.
They also don't care if you assault a lot of the crowd.
No, not at all.
That was fine too.
No, you have to stop stealing and threatening people.
Not if there's no consequences for it. She literally doesn't.
It's actually true. The narrative isn't at all enforcing that in this world.
That it's a problem.
Yeah, it's not a problem here. I don't think she needs to stop at all, actually, according to that.
Yeah, based on this, she has not done anything wrong. And the fact that you don't even run away or hide for the popcorn vendor is just, we should probably walk away before he gets up.
Uh-huh.
And you just walk casually away. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. It's dangerous. What if someone came after you? I'd beat them! Even if there was a bear, I'd kill it with my bare hands!
I have bare hands against the bear.
Bare hands.
Man,
that's impossible. I'd punch it real hard in the head, like, wham!
Yes, do that.
Wham! Dead.
Dead.
Wham, dead. It's not that easy. You just get mauled. Yeah, right, I'll dodge.
So either I kill it with my bare hands, punch it in the head like wham, or dodge. But I'll probably just do all three.
Yeah, all three.
A dodge to wham.
I bet I can kill 2 different bears at once. Man, no!
It's useless. I don't think Min's brain even knows what fear is.
Jeez, Yun, you sound like Noelle sometimes. Okay, also, so here's a question.
Huh.
Are they fraternal twins? Or are they identical twins? Because, so we're going to bring this up again.
Question.
We're going to bring up a trans question because you cannot, as far as I understand,
no,
have an identical twin. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That is a different, basically, what people would go, you have an assigned, basically, sex at birth.
So the only way you
Assigned
can do
gender.
it is artificially. So I have understood. So first of all, so a carbon copy of you, just running you through a copier machine, that is an identical twin.
Yeah.
And so fraternal twins are not identical because they're 2 separate eggs. Identical twins is just a copy of your cells.
Yes.
So you can't have different genitals.
Now there are other kinds.
The thing is you can have, though, identical twins where you give one of them a hormone receptor blocker, and they present differently externally. Mm-hmm. Now, why you would do that
is a little...
But the thing is so when you do artificial insemination, you can actually just divide eggs, or they can divide on their own.
Yeah, they actually try to go for whether most viable, / whatever...
And as far as I understand, you can have multiple, it's entirely possible to hire someone to have multiple surrogates at the same time.
Yes.
So you can use the same batch of eggs on multiple surrogates, and you can have 2 different people, theoretically, gestate half of an identical twin pair. Mm-hmm. And if they have a different internal environment, you can get some interesting differences. Now, they're not going to be deep genetic differences, but they will be external, expressions. And if there is a really different hormonal environment, you can have some differences.
Yeah.
All right. Noelle is my best friend. She's the kid in class who goes, but wait, you forgot to collect your homework. So a responsible person, I think.
I think that's it.
Organized and responsible. That's cute, though. Best friend. I introduced men to her a while back, but it was like hate at first sight.
That's because jealousy.
I think Min wants to kill her because girls are competition to girls, whether it's for gay romance or straight romance. That is the whole world, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's true. Though it's interesting in this case, as far as I can tell, it actually is supposed to be a romance. Because most of the time, as most young adult novels will never do, does it have anything to do with your best girlfriend is at all actually romantically interested in you, period. I'm
interested that it wasn't a flashback for us to be, young and everybody's just 8 and 9 years old.
I think it will be a flash forward soon.
I expect so, but let's see.
Someday when Dia decides she doesn't like Noelle anymore, I'll kill her.
Whoa. I'll kill Noelle. Okay.
This is your humor. I'll kill her to death.
Don't do that.
Even though Noelle is taller than you, someday I'll be the tallest.
Okay, everybody just
I am now Invader Zim.
That's it. Gonna be the tallest.
I know I'm tallest! I will not lose to her!
What does that have to do with anything? Okay, so I actually remember the actors that played Hermione and Harry.
Yes.
When they were very young,
Daniel Radcliffe and
Emma Watson, she was like, I just want to be taller than Daniel. That's all I want. I don't want to be more famous. I don't want to be anything else. I don't want to be more popular. I just want to be taller. And she did it.
Yeah.
She's a little bit taller than
I actually think it's really funny as far as I've seen. Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe is actually the shortest one. I think it's kind of cute.
I was like, but it is funny because in real world canon, there's this whole interview with her going, no, I just want to be taller than him. That's it. It's really cute.
That's great. Also, if I was peeling an orange for you, I'd make sure to get all the white stringy stuff off, too. I bet Noelle wouldn't do that.
Oh, God, you're so competitive. What the heck kind of scenario is this? When you hate her, I'm gonna kill her, but also I'll do things better for you than her.
Yeah, that's just it.
Why would you guys even be peeling oranges for me?
Just because. Forget it!
Holding forgotten popcorn. It's okay.
I would feed you.
Oh, so many choices.
I would feed you.
I can pap the back of my own head. Look at woman. I don't even
Who's
know
over
where
here on
I
the
am.
left. Yep.
Okay.
There.
Look at the diamond.
Yep.
Talk to June. Eat popcorn. Talk to Min. That sounded super awkward. We're gonna eat popcorn. I want to look at the diamond and eat popcorn, but I think it's I don't know how to respond to this. We're just gonna eat popcorn.
This is really strange. Dia, eat some popcorn.
Okay. 10 out of 10. Would eat again. Excellent. Good popcorn. Love it. All right, now we're gonna look at the diamond because you're watching a baseball game and you're awkward. That's what we're doing. Nothing really interesting is happening right now.
There's
Someone
just a
being
butt.
up to bat is
not
interesting?
I thought that was the game.
I thought that was so
That's the whole part of the game.
I guess.
Oh my god, I spent so many hours. What?
I guess I'll check back later. I've been to one real life baseball game
I've
one
been to so
time on a
many.
date, and it was very cute.
My brother did high school baseball, and he did also Little League.
Okay.
And I did Little League.
Okay.
Except that I wasn't allowed to do Little League because I had been gendered going, you're supposed to do softball.
Mm-hmm.
You can only do a single year of, basically, I think it was Little League. And
Because
then
it's
they-
co-ed, and then you grow out of it.
Well, it was
Or-
because, like, I think you can do Little League, and then it's like, once though you get past that, though, but then it turns into regular baseball, and honey, you can't do regular baseball.
Because you're not young enough for Little League anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Guess I'll check back later.
Oh my god!
Then it's talk.
Look at the woman, because I think we're trying to avoid everything
Talk
right
to
now.
June. I don't want to talk to anyone, so I'm gonna look at the woman. I'm gonna look at something else.
I guess you have to do that.
I was tricked.
What?
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 I don't know what that
I don't
means at all.
understand. Okay, whatever.
I guess you have to talk to people.
Do you want to avoid talking to Min then and talk to June instead?
I think men's are better friends, so we're more likely, if we talk at all, let's talk to men.
Alright, sure. You gotta persist
I
at it,
think-
even though I was like, this
Because,
was
like, there
awkward.
wasn't a lot of talking to June, even in the playground scene,
Yeah.
so I think it's that one.
Sure.
And men,
Yeah.
offer her popcorn, talk about school, talk about popcorn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, this
Popcorn.
is
That you
popcorn. Offer her popcorn.
Do it. Dia
Alright.
holds out the popcorn bucket.
Yes.
Thanks.
I feel like, I don't know, based on the fact that Dia doesn't seem to have any actual like thoughts on men's behavior and there are no real world consequences, because my thought is, you're soft, you'll share with, Jin too, but I'm like, maybe you won't. Maybe that's not your style at all.
Who knows?
Anyway.
Min happily grabs a fistful of popcorn and stuffs it in her mouth.
Talk about school, talk about baseball. Never mind.
Will you then feed June?
I think we're never mind. And look back at the baseball diamond, because if this is the awkwardness, it's hear this thing, and you can't say anything else and you go back to the baseball.
Sure.
Nothing really interesting is happening right now. Guess I'll check back later.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I guess it's time to talk to June.
Sure.
And see if we can offer popcorn. June, so?
Uh,
Offer him popcorn. Yes!
well, those are the only things you can talk to him about. That's
Uh-huh.
fascinating.
We're gonna do it. I'm gonna try, if I get to build this character, I'm gonna try and make her more equitable.
Dia holds out the popcorn bucket.
Huh.
Thanks! Junseo took a single piece of popcorn.
Oh. Maybe he doesn't really like popcorn. Or he's just trying to be super polite. You can take more than that.
Really? You're so nice! Junseo took another single piece of popcorn. Oh my god, I know that show. Never mind.
Never mind, it's fine.
We have to talk to Min.
It looks like we have to
Holy
talk
crap.
to men. Alright,
I don't understand.
Men?
Yeah?
And you have to talk about something. I guess it's gonna be baseball. Because, like, that's what's going on right now.
Sure.
I don't know how else to advance the scene.
I don't know either.
I've been wondering for a while, if your parents won't let you play baseball, why don't you just play softball instead? There it is! There's the softball question, my friend's whole soul.
Give me your hand. I'll show you. Dia offers Min her hand. Min presses their palms together so their hands line up. Her fingertips end a whole inch below Dia's.
Her hands are tiny. Oh, softballs are big.
So that's the
You
one
can't
that...
pick it up and throw it.
So one of the things that's pissed me off about softballs, and people have also pointed out, is that softballs, one, are huge. And people go, oh, they don't hit as hard. And I'm like, bitch, you have never been hit with one of those.
Oh, God, they're
softballs,
so hard. They bruise so bad.
Oh, yeah, but also huge area. I'm not saying baseballs don't have, like, smaller concentrated area, but I'm just like, oh my god, softballs hurt! Stop that!
Ow. hands are tiny. I guess that makes sense, since her name's Min.
Aye.
You wouldn't know as a baby.
What?
The rest of her is mini, too. That's brain, though. That's anxiety brain.
Yeah, that is.
All the way.
Oh, that makes sense.
I will relate it to something.
What? My hand is too small to grip a softball correctly. I can't even pitch them. They would slip out halfway through the wind-up.
Ooh. If the ball doesn't fit your mouth, it's probably some other dog's.
Part of my brain wants to be like, so do you not use, like, chalk? That's actually the reason why pitchers, even for baseballs, will put chalk on their hands. Or grab the chalk, basically, from...
Okay, but trying to palm a basketball, it's more like that.
No, I understand, but you're not really supposed to palm a basketball, as it were.
But I think that's what they're describing here, is that she can barely hold on to it at all. Bless you. It's such a size problem. We have a size problem. Aye. Are softballs much bigger than baseballs?
That much bigger.
Yeah! But that makes no sense. Shouldn't guys play softball and girls play baseball then?
Actually,
because of average hand size in sports?
Which is actually not... It's fine. I'm not kidding.
Since guys usually have bigger hands? It's backwards. Why is it designed like that?
Beats me.
Those are the kinds of questions I ask, but they give people around me anxiety, but I'm just like,
the answer I was literally given was going, you have to play softball because it doesn't hurt as much and it's for girls.
Because girls can't tolerate the pain of baseball.
And that was actually, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, it was really just pitched as softball is better because for girls, it hurts less and it is an easier ball to deal with. I'm like, what the I felt like I was going insane.
That sounds insane.
Beats me.
Let's try Nevermind.
Can we do anything else?
I don't know. Is the game changing? No? Are we stuck?
I think you have to talk about school.
I'm gonna offer Jen more popcorn.
No,
you can't do anything. You have to talk about school. Well, if it's on our minds, all right.
I don't understand.
I don't either. Min?
Yeah.
Talk about school.
We can talk about school in the next one.
We're gonna have to talk about school in the next one because it's gonna be a long time to figure this scene out.
I don't understand the flow of this at all.
It's okay.
I'm actually kind of confused, going like, I appreciate all the choices, but I feel like they're too much. Especially when you're going, okay, well, character-wise, then we would do this, and then you can move the scene along, and they're like, no.
And so you're like, okay, so I'm trying to figure out who this character is, and I'm like, I don't like to talk ever at all. I took her too seriously.
Yeah, you.
I really did.
Or going like, again, she just talks to her friend. I don't know. I don't get it either because I'm not really picking up the cues outside of it. So.
I think I need to get more familiar with this writer, to be honest. But
anyway,
meantime,
thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos. It is excellent playing with you.
Yes.
It also helps us a lot, actually, in regards to our YouTube channel. It as long as you're putting a like or a comment or you subscribing or whatever it is, it actually helps promote any channel that you like, including us. If you do it on that video or on that channel.
Yes.
And it helps us be seen.
It does, and we're actually ultimately trying to get affiliated to YouTube, and get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So the more visible we are, the more easy it is for that to happen.
Yeah, but also no pressure. Please feel free though also to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon and our Twitch. We have some links in the description down below. We'd love to see you at one of those locations. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye.